So you know those videos that are going viral about like hospital corruption residency stories? I might be the first person talking about it on the internet, but I'm not the only person experiencing it. Thank you all for your messages. This person said, I am a psychiatry intern, which is what a different field than mine. I'm pediatrics. This is happening in psychiatry because it happens everywhere. And I had the audacity to procreate. I said in my video, the worst thing you can do in residency is have a baby. It's sarcastic, of course, because what had happened, in the name of fairness, to make up for all the call that I missed while on my 4-week maternity leave, which is what everyone else does to take care of the baby that you have, because if you don't take care of them, CPS will be called on you. But let's skip beyond that for a second. I was either working or on call every single weekend from the time I returned from my maternity leave, which is what, not really time off, you're taking care of a baby, but what, from the time you return from your maternity leave until the end of June, which is a total of 4 months. Let's walk through that really quickly. You're working Monday through Friday, and then the weekend is your day off or time off potentially, but sometimes you have to work. This person, to make up for the fact that they were gone for 4 weeks, had to work every single weekend or was on call, which meant what? Potentially they had to come in. So there's no real mental respite. You are either working or potentially working for 4 months straight, which is wild because residency just doesn't work on its own. So this is the solution that they came up with, but here's some more stuff. Oh, and I was still taking call up to my due date. That doesn't sound too healthy for the mom or for the baby. Someone should actually do a research study about the health of newborns who are born to physicians who are in training. That sounds like a really good study to be done. And they also had a call weekend at 39 weeks and had to round on someone with shingles. Also doesn't sound too good for the baby, but we digress. Who cares about the baby? I added up the call for myself and every other intern in my class, something I've also done, a story that is coming soon. I had 150% of what? Not the average. No, that would be too easy. I had 150% of the intern with the second most call, because that's what would be fair. And then, why did I only have 4 weeks of maternity leave? Great question. Why do you think? Yeah, it's because they had to use all their vacation time. We're going to pause here for a quick second and say in residency, you get 4 weeks vacation. Some residencies lie and tell you 3 weeks. Don't believe that. It's 4 weeks. But the ACGME doesn't really protect residents. Hospitals don't really protect residents. Residents are free labor because you pay them a fixed rate. Actually, the government pays the hospital to train the resident, and the hospital pockets that, makes them work over full-time, over double full-time. And then in order for them to take maternity leave, out of the kindness of the hospital's heart, yeah, right. No, girl, it comes out of your vacation time, which is something they're now having to pay back. And speaking of paternity leave, my friend was having a baby, and he's a dad, and he was saying, hey, I need my paternity leave. They said, you get a standard 3 days. And he had to go print the policy, go to the program director and say, look. And they said, oh, darn it. Well, he knows his rights. Too bad for us. That was all the vacation time they had that year, which meant what? They did not have time for any OB appointments for themselves. And extension, no time for appointments for the baby.